Good day, guys. Welcome to today's live stream. All right, so we're in our 9:30 segment, and we're just waiting for the EA to find a setup. So we have like 1 minute left for the open. Let's see how it's gonna go. All right, so we're just waiting patiently to find a setup. All right, so it's 9:30. It's the market open, and price pushed down aggressively. Let's see if we're gonna catch a setup here. Price is kind of stagnant on that open, which is kind of what I expected to happen. Let's see what's going to happen next. I'm thinking that they wanted to give us something like this, correction here, one more down, one more up before they come down. If they're going to come down. If they're not going to come down, they're just going to correct, take off to the upside, right? So that's what I'm thinking they want to do. But let's see if they just sink the price. So we're in a buy now. Let's see what they're going to do. If they're going to push the price up and then bring it back down, or if they're going to just explode to the upside. Let's see. So remember, guys, what I am looking for is this. Then we have 1, 2, 3 here, and then they came down. And then it's possible they give us this, and then do this, take off to the upside, or they come back to the downside from here. Right? Come back to the downside. So let's see what happens. They took some time, they assessed what they want to do, and then they moved. So let's see what the two options are, which one is going to play out. Because remember, the way in which price moves is to create liquidity in the market. The market makers, their job is to liquidate you. Okay? That's their job, to liquidate your positions. That's how they make money. So they're going to move the price in a way to liquidate your positions. My EA is designed to be liquid with price. It moves with the price. So whatever they plan, whatever they do, once the price moves in one direction, we're going to be able to make profit. So right now you can see we caught a beautiful buy setup. Let's see if this is going to be the trap for buyers, or if this is going to be not the trap. Yeah, if this is going to be the trap for buyers where they move the price up, then they sink the price till the end of the day, or if they're going to trap the sellers on this one. So far it's looking like it's ready for a trap for the buyers, right? That's how it looks right now. Because as of now, I can look at this and say, okay, this is probably a complete formation, right? Possibly a complete sideways formation for downside. Let's watch, let's see what's going to happen. That's them sucking sellers back into the market, right? So they're going to probably try to stop those sellers out, then maybe pull the price down. Let's see what's going to happen. If they come down, I'd like to see them come down very aggressive. If they come down very aggressive, that's going to be beautiful. If they go up very aggressive, it's also going to be beautiful. It really doesn't matter what they decide to do right now once it's a continued move that follows with momentum. So we're looking for volatility, yes, but we also want momentum in one direction. It is starting to look bullish. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, we're at that area where the price can come down. Let's see if this is going to be where they try to trap sellers and push the price up. Or let's see if this is going to be where they trap buyers and push the price down. All right, so it looks like they're starting that reversal or they're starting that sideways move. We'll see which one it's going to be. Starting to look like a reversal. Okay, so for now I'm thinking this is a reversal. Let's see. Or is this a big correction for upside? It's one of the two. Correction for upside or reversal for downside. If this is a correction for upside, then the fact that they made it so deep is probably to pull more sellers into the market so that they can liquidate them. They're making it complex. So we're going to watch and see what's going to happen. Okay, it's starting to look more like a reversal now. It's just wow. This looks like a trap. It just starts to look like a trap. The way they're moving the price is going to create a lot of confusion, well, with a lot of sellers, a lot of retail sellers and buyers. But this setup so far, it looks like a sell. It really, really looks like a sell. Now, the fact that it really, really looks like a sell, I would not be surprised if they turn it into a buy setup. Because this wave down that they're creating, it could just become truncated, which means short doesn't break this low, and then they just take the price back to the upside. So this is just like a slightly different variation of them coming up here, going sideways, and then taking off to the upside, right? So they know that most traders are looking for this. Well, all the traders that are actually any good are looking for this correction type move for more upside when price came to around this level, right? When it broke the high, right? And they know that they're either looking for this type of flag or whatever type of corrective formation forms at that level for more upside, or they're looking for a reversal to the downside. So here is the reversal setup that they're looking for, and then they're trying to make you think that they're giving you a bigger correction here as well, right? So most sellers are in the market most likely already because they saw this aggressive move, so their stops are going to be here, right? Or maybe here, right? And the buyers now are thinking to themselves, should we get out of our setup, our trade that we have at this level? Should we abandon those trades? Or after seeing these green bars here, should we buy more? So they're buying more here, while some are thinking about jumping out or jumping out as the price is coming down here. Some are starting to buy here again. So based on where most liquidity is going to be created, that's where the market makers are going to move the price. They're going to move the price in the direction of where the most liquidity is. We don't know where the most liquidity is, right? Well, I have an idea, the areas where they may want to go, and I'll take my action when price gets to those areas, right? So it could either come down or it could either go up. So far, it looks more bearish than bullish, but we're in a bullish trend, right? So we're in a bullish trend to the upside. So they could easily decide to maintain the bullish trend and push the price back to the upside. So we need to see price break down out of that bullish trend so that we can start looking for shorts. So I'm just going to watch this and see how it plays out. Sometimes it's remarkable to see how the market makers manipulate price, right? So the manipulation of price is great. So you could know the Elliott wave theory, you could know supply and demand, support and resistance, Wyckoff, you could know smart money concepts, you could know ICT concepts. It doesn't matter what concepts you know. The market makers are always going to be a step ahead of you. And that's why I created this EA, so that it can be liquid with price. It moves with price wherever the price goes. So the only time this EA takes on drawdown is when the price is stagnant. So right now the price is stagnant, but it's stagnant above the area where we entered from, right? Now, if price decides to shoot down, we're going to close that buy trade and we're going to enter into a sell trade because we're liquid with price. We follow the price wherever the price decides to go, right? So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, give the video a like, support the channel. So it's starting to look more bearish again. So let's see if we're going to break down. Good. So we broke down, closed out that buy trade. Now we're in a sell trade. See how simple that was? See how fast that happened? So we're in a sell trade, and now I'm banking on the price going to the downside. I'm banking on the price continuing to go to the downside because all of this is done. You can see the forecast. Here is the forecast. Price goes sideways. Let me just try to make it a little. See, this was, I'm trying to get it as perfect as possible. This was the forecast. You see how I drew the prediction on the chart? Sideways, push up. Either go sideways here for more upside, or it will reverse. See that? Reversed exactly from the point where I said it would. And now we're expecting price to continue coming to the downside. We also broke out from that uptrend. So we're going to expect price to continue moving down, maybe throughout the rest of the day. And this drop that's coming, it's possibly going to be a big drop as well. Possibly. Price can still decide to go back to the upside. Let me see. Let me just try to take a deeper look at this. Let me see here. Yeah, price could still decide to go back to the upside because we're still in basically a sideways move, right? So price could, from around this level, price could actually turn and go back to the upside. Remember, the market makers, their aim is to create liquidity in the market, right? So right now we're getting that type of breakout from that uptrend, and they could still manipulate that move. They can still manipulate that move. Let me try to put you guys on a higher time frame. Let me clear these drawings off and show you what the next possibility is. Right? You see this? Let me draw it in for you really quick. This is one wave down, and this is according to the Elliott wave theory, okay? This is one wave down. We have one wave up, down, here. So this is complete, a complete internal correction. And then this wave came back here, right? And then this wave to the upside started here, right? So we only got 1, 2, 3 like that, right? To that level. And then it came back to the downside, okay? So let me remove the drawings now, 1 second. So this move up, let me draw that a little better than that. This move that we're getting to the upside, right? And then we have this one, we have this 1, 2, 3. So this is a complete corrective move here, right? And everyone was expecting the price to go up. Market makers know that. They know buyers are in the market. So they took out the ones that bought around these levels here. They tried to take out as many of them as possible. And then they're now pushing the price up, but they pushed it up in 3 waves, right? So all of this, let me just erase this. All of this could be one wave, right? And then we got this 1, 2, 3 like that, right? And then we got this 1, 2, 3 like that, right? And then price could actually take off to the upside again. So that's something that we need to look out for. So this is the manipulation in the market. So when we're all thinking we're safe for downside, the market makers said, okay, you think you're safe? They bring the price back to the upside. So we need to be very careful because we need to understand the possibilities that exist. Now with the EA, it doesn't really matter. Once the price takes on a direction and it keeps in that direction with momentum, we are going to be able to follow the price. Okay, so if it decides to go up, no problem. We will close out that sell, enter a buy, and go with that price action. If it continues to go down, no problem. We will continue holding our sell and continue going down. All right, so it starts to look now that the downside is in our favor. And remember, guys, when you're looking to trade manually, it's better to trade manually from 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. So after 10 a.m. Eastern Standard, that's the best time for you to get into the market because it's very, very volatile before 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. I'm not saying that it's impossible to trade before 10 a.m. Eastern Standard, but I'm saying that it's very difficult. The pullbacks are deep sometimes. The volatility is high with a lot of sporadic up-down type movements. So it tends to tie you up a lot more. So it's better to come in after 10, and then you'll price at that time is a little bit more calm, and you will be able to, process the information better manually. So before 9:30 to 8:30 to 9, 9:30 to 10, that is my EA, my algorithmic trading time. So we're at a liquidity map zone. So we're at a liquidity zone right now, and price is bouncing off that zone. So at that zone, we normally start building a correction, right? So price is starting to build that correction, and we're just going to let the price do its thing. We could have banked with whatever profit we had at that zone, but with this EA, I'm not getting involved. I'm allowing the price to move, allowing the EA to do its thing, okay? Because I want you guys to understand that you do not need to get involved with the EA to make profit over a period of time. This EA is designed to make $1 million within 3 to 4 years. So $1 million within 3 to 4 years. And all you need to do is every time it hits 100%, you compound. You double your lot size. That's it. So every time the EA hits 100%, you double your lot size and you continue. All right, so price is pulling back. We have about 9 minutes left. We're just going to wait patiently. We're not going to get involved. Just going to let the EA do its thing. It looks like time is going to run out on us. We're getting that deeper pullback, bouncing off that zone, that liquidity zone. So this is starting to look like a trap. So we got stopped out of that sell, and now we're in a buy. So you guys see what the market makers do to you? They create liquidity. That's their job. If you're a price action expert, you can see, you can start to see, and it all depends on how good you are. You may be able to start seeing what's going to happen before it actually happens, right? But some of us are not fast enough in assessing what's going to happen, and some of us, because we're human, we will second guess our decisions, and that's what the market makers want. They want you to second guess your decisions, right? So when you second guess your decisions, they're able to stop you out. They're able to take back your profits, and that's why 90 to 98% of traders fail, because you don't know exactly what the market makers are doing. The EA does not care what the market makers are doing. It's following the price. It's liquid with price. My liquidity map, it shows me where the market makers want to create, grab liquidity in the market and bounce or reverse. So I get to see that before it happens. So if I'm using the Elliott wave theory or support and resistance or whatever method I'm using, my liquidity map zones will help me to take profit or enter trades, right? It's way better than Fibonacci. Fibonacci does work in some cases, especially on retracements. It does work good in some cases, but not all, right? So if you know where these liquidity map zones are and you employ Fibonacci in some of these cases, it could help you a lot. So this entire move that we got here looks like it was just a trap, just a big trap in the market. And we may very well be going up today. So the market makers are having a field day today. They're enjoying taking everyone's money. I'll be with you guys at around 11, trading my liquidity map method. And when I come in at 11, I'll be looking for longs, most likely. I'm expecting price to go into retracement, and then I'll be coming in around 11 looking for my longs. Or maybe I enter before, and by the time I start the live stream, I'll already be in a position. We'll see how it behaves. If price is going to go back to the downside or if price is going to go up. But right now, it's starting to look like price wants to go to the upside, not down. Okay, so we'll just monitor. We'll see how the market makers behave. So we're about to expire. We have less than a minute left. So today was a choppy day. Just up, down, chop in the market. Market makers just creating liquidity, grabbing liquidity, flushing out buyers, flushing out sellers. No continued direction in the market. So now it's coming on to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. And by now they're going to settle and they're going to take on a direction. And most likely I'm thinking that direction is going to be to the upside. So prepare yourself for a possible correction and then look for that move to the upside. Okay, so the time has expired. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and anyone who watches the live stream till the end, remember, you will get a vacation package. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll be back at around 11 trading my liquidity map. Bye bye for now. Have a wonderful day.